What's up with it, y'all? It's your boy CJ, man, back again with another video. I know y'all loving it, man. I know y'all loving it. So today we working on a 2007 Dodge Magnum. We're doing the ignition switch and we're doing the actuator pin. So what was happening was, that's the ignition switch right there. That's for the security system. And then this is the whole tumbler right here. So the situation he was having was a no start, no crank situation. But so happened with this Dodge Magnum, they got a common problem with the actuator pin breaking right there. As you can see, it's broken after so many miles. I still got a little couple pieces. If you can see, I got a piece right there. As I took out the switch, the rest of the actuator pin broke. So what's happening was he would go and turn his key into the tumbler, and when it get to the on position, the actuator pin was broke, so it wasn't able to give connection to start, send signal to the starter to start the vehicle. I've been diagnosing this car for like 2 weeks. Fun little project. Like I said, it was a no start, no crank situation. His alternator went bad at the same time as his starter went bad, which is rare, but things do happen. His battery was bad due to the subwoofers in his car. So his relays, I checked all the relays. I checked all the fuses that powers the starter, which you got a fuse that powers the relay, which then the relay powers and sends signal to the computer to start the starter. So like I said, he was getting a no crank situation. Like every time he put his key in and go to turn, it wouldn't send signal. It wouldn't send signal at all. And the reason being is this actuator pin right here is broke, man. And it's a common, after so many miles, it's common with any Dodge that you got. I don't care if you got the Dodge Charger, the Dodge SRT. The actuator pin is a common. After so many miles and so long, they tend to break. They tend to break, man. Like I said, so I'm gonna show a short video later on before I even took out the whole tumbler and everything and to access the actuator pin. I jump started the vehicle. So what I did was I took out under the fuse box. I can't show you because it's a rainy day right here in Nebraska, or else I would go out there and show y'all. So I'm inside the car working on it. But I took out the relay for the starter, and what I did was I jumped the positive and the negative. I tapped into that with the car key in the on position. So with the key in the on position, go out there up under the hood and locate the starter relay, and you will tap into it. So what that would do is send signal to start the starter. Just those two tap-ins actually starts and send power for the starter to actually keep running. So I bypassed the computer by taking out the relay and just jumping it. Make sure your key's in the on position. But like I said, this Dodge had a no crank, no start situation. Relays was good, fuses was good, battery was bad, alternator was bad, starter was bad. So we eliminated those three things by replacing them, getting them tested first, which they all was bad. Original parts on this Dodge Magnum 07. And then we replaced the cables on the battery. He had a bad cable, which was broke, so I replaced that. It's all due to the diagnosis. You know, you want everything, certain parts to be running in order to figure out what the no start, no crank situation would be. But with this Dodge Magnum, it's a common problem. And Dodge Charger, even the Caravan, that tumbler right there, I mean that actuator pin, it breaks off. You see I'm missing half my actuator pin. This guy has 178,000 miles on this Magnum. So I guess that's not bad to be a recall to last that long for this Dodge, man. Like I said, no crank, no start situation. Don't freak out. I'm not saying jump straight to this, you know. Start with your relays, your fuses, battery, alternator, starter. Test all that first. And then, you know, your ignition, you want to check your run relay, which is referred to as the ignition relay. Test that out first. Make sure your neutral safety switch relay is working. And then 9 times out of 10, it's probably this actuator pin right here. Or it could be the switch. But I'm having my customer replace both of them because ain't no sense of, I got it all off. Why replace one thing and not the other one? I mean, even if that's not working later, he may have to, you know, buy a new switch because with the tumbler being bad, you know, the switch working too hard, getting hot over time, and it's eventually going to go out. But like I said, man, it's a 2007 Dodge Magnum. Man, we did this today, man. This is a success. We ain't going to show y'all a video putting it back together because it's a million of those, but, man, we all about diagnose. Let's go, CJ.